Booksmart, you ready for the dance-all action? I'm so bad at this. What's going on, moviegoers all over the world? My name is Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that cat lady Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. Here bringing you the latest movie news, reviews, everything movie related, guys. All right, let's get right to it. This is our review of Booksmart. And are you feeling Booksmart today?
I would think so.
Even though you always are Booksmart. Yeah. All right. Alrighty, guys. So this is our review of Booksmart, ladies and gentlemen, where we bring our review, our intake on this. So let's get right to it. Wow, what a night to be in high school.
Holy cow, it brings me back to my high school days. I think I can relate to it more than Ryan can, because I was that nerd in high school. I took all the AP classes. I studied hard. I didn't have too much of a social life. So I related 100,000% to these main characters, and I rooted for them on their night out, trying to live it up before they live on their separate lives before college, and I loved it. This is actually directed by Olivia Wilde. I will say this is that this movie was really funny. I mean, I loved it. Right in the beginning of this movie, we do get it right away. Just the chemistry between these two characters. Of course, it's going to be... you believe they've been long-time friends. They are just phenomenal together.
Yeah, Caitlin Denver and what was her name?
Beanie Feldstein?
Beanie Feldstein. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So, I mean, just to see it. So we were relating it so much because obviously we've been relating this movie so much to Superbad, which is kind of that same concept in a sense, but for reverse gender swap, I guess you could say. But this is an original. I would say this is an original film, guys.
I would say
original film, and I would say, I mean, just wow, like this. I really did love the comedy in this, and to a sense, it wasn't as vulgar as Superbad was.
I would say it was definitely influenced by Superbad. It's almost kind of the same concept. You have these two teenagers who maybe haven't been socially active.
They've been literally stuck in the books, ladies and gentlemen, and then they come to realize
and this is their one night. Their one night to have to go to this one epic party.
One night.
The
night before graduation, guys.
So, I mean, it has some of the same feel, but I appreciate the humor. I am not a big fan of crude humor, especially
you're not.
Really harsh crude
humor.
Not
like Neighbors. I mean, I guess you could say Neighbors is the crude humor. I
can tolerate Neighbors. More like the crude humor I'm talking about was like Sausage Party or like Borat or Bruno. I'm not too much into that kind of films. I think it was the perfect amount of it had a little bit of funny parts that were a little bit raunchy, but it was the perfect amount, and I think it just flowed so well. They weren't trying too hard, which I really appreciate. I think a lot of with those crude humor films, they try really hard and it comes across.
No, this one felt natural. This one felt really smooth, and I loved it because this was, you could tell this was directed very well. I mean, this had a very good direction. It gave us the plot. It gave us the full details of this movie.
And I liked
that
the story was solid. It was a good story. You really fell in love with the characters. And you love their story, and you're just hoping that they make it to this party. You're praying and you're rooting for them to make it to this party and get whatever they want out of it. And I think that's just great storytelling. You get sucked in.
And it just, when it comes down to it, just the characters between them. I mean, just the ones they even encounter. I mean, we get so many good co-stars with them as well. We actually saw what's his name from Santa Clara Diet. We get Skyler. I forgot his last name, but
I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's Skyler, and he's from Santa Clara Diet, which is a show got canceled which we are so upset about. But to see him, to see him in a movie like this, I was just like, I'm so happy, excited. I was just like, hey, it's him. What's his name? Yeah.
I liked seeing that familiar face, and I feel like he's kind of the same. He's kind of like still awkward, and he's like tries so hard at times, and I really liked it. I think that's the comedy that works for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would say that too. I mean, I loved it so much because I loved all that. When it comes down to it, I just love the chemistry between him and then another supporting role in here was Carrie Fisher's daughter.
Billy Lord.
Billy Lord. And dude, that was awesome to see her in there. I was just like, what the heck? What is she doing in the random?
She had that peculiar face, and then it just dawned on us, like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, like I was just like, wow, like just to see. I mean, she played a character that was very peculiar in a sense.
She's definitely eccentric.
Yeah,
but I mean, I still liked her character. I think they explain it, like the actor Skylar explains it, that, you know, Billy Lord's character is super loyal, even though she can be a little out there sometimes. She's super loyal, and she's a good friend. Yeah, and Jared did say that. Skylar did say that. And so so the concept of this movie, I mean, the idea of it was very good. I would say it's like I love the comedy in this movie so well that it kept me laughing throughout the film. And then sometimes some of the comedy, I guess you could say, was, I would say, like, I want to say 3 jokes maybe were just like they didn't hit me too well. Like they were just like But other than that, I felt like it was I would say 85% of this movie was very good comedy. No, and, for me, I think all the jokes are spot on. There were obviously some jokes that had more of a punch. Like it made me like laugh out loud hard in the theater. Right. Whilst maybe other jokes, I chuckled to myself or giggled to myself. But overall, it was super funny. It kept me engaged. It kept me laughing throughout the entire film. I mean, what idea of it is that, like, to go to 3 parties in one night? That pretty crazy. I was just like, dang, that was crazy. I think it wasn't so much that, it was how they kept, I think it's kind of like Superbad, how they kept trying to get to this one party and they just kept getting sidetracked and it kept snowballing. Little side adventures out there. And I loved it though, because I did love their chemistry together. They kept us going. They kept us laughing throughout the film. And I would say that. What do you feel like they needed though on the when it comes down to the critical points of this film? That's so hard because it was done so well. I think like you said, it had great direction. Yeah. The characters and the cast did amazing job. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Yeah. I'm gonna have to, just this film was actually filmed, or the setting is Los Angeles, and I would say, I don't know either. I mean, it's hard to say because I'm just thinking about the film over and over. I mean, to be honest, I loved it all. Besides those 3 jokes that really didn't hit me too well, it's just like, that's okay. Because I'm very particular when it comes to comedies, very particular. And for me to enjoy this movie says a lot, especially coming from my background of not enjoying comedies too well. I will say I will give this movie high praise. And so going into this, was this a film that we deserved? Oh, yeah. I didn't think it was going to be this good. I mean, I'll be honest. We did see Rotten Tomatoes score and we did see... The trailer did justice, and that's another thing. I feel like a lot of the scenes you see in the trailer... But it wasn't... Okay, a lot of the scenes are in the trailer, a lot of the good scenes, but they're not the best scenes in the trailer. And even then, like, you get sucked into this movie so much that you forget that you saw that scene in the trailer. I feel like the problem with trailers nowadays is all the best scenes are in there. So the rest of the movie is kind of maybe more flat toned. Yeah. But I feel like this movie, even though a lot of scenes were in the trailer, like we saw the opening scene pretty much in the trailer where they're dancing. And you still laugh at that. You still laugh so much at that. Yeah, you still see it right off the bat. I loved it. Rating 1 out of 10. What are you going to give this rating, Angela? Ooh, that's so hard. I think I'll give it a solid 9. A 9. Dang. Okay. All right. I really enjoyed it. It was so funny. Right. Wow. I would tell so many people to see it. I would take my mom to see it, even though it may not be her cup of tea. I would still know. But it's not. It's kind of a little watered down. It's not like I would never take my mom to see Sausage Party.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
but I would take my parents to see this movie. Tell them because it's really funny.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there. I'm gonna have to give this an 8.5. I'll give this an 8.5. I'm almost there, and I did enjoy it so well. Comedy lovers, if you had a chance, please be sure to go see this at a theater near you. Go check it out, guys. This is a really good comedy for a night out. If you have a theater near you, be sure to check it out at Alamo Draft House, because that's pretty much a Draft House movie. It really is. It felt
really
like it,
yeah. I don't like the experience of like the recliners, like especially since they renovated Westlake's. It's just the atmosphere. It's just kind of quirky.
Yeah.
I feel like it fits into the Draft House. This film fits very well with that atmosphere.
Oh yeah. So I would definitely recommend this movie, guys. Like I said already, we recommend
all
this.
Our friends and family see this. It's so funny. It's great.
Oh yeah.
It's
who doesn't
wonderful.
love a good comedy, especially when it comes down to it. It's not a comedy to where like you're just like, all right, is it over yet? No. You feel the writing's very done in this movie. Act 1, 2, and 3 really. Act 3 really comes. For me, it just felt like it wasn't predictable. I was just like, wow, this story's well written, and it came down to it. It just the characters themselves, the chemistry between them both really carried this movie, I would say. And if it wasn't for them together, it wouldn't really been successful as it is. And when it comes down to it, the critical points. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this movie, guys. Alamo City Movie Talk recommends this movie. If you haven't already, guys, just check it out at the near you. Would you buy this movie?
Oh yeah, definitely. Dang. As soon as it comes out, I'm buying that.
All right.
Card. Here's my card.
All right, guys. All right. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that cat lady Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Movie Talk for movie fans. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like a review, guys. Put us down in the comments down below. Maybe you didn't like it. Maybe you did love it so much, 100%. You loved all the jokes. Put it on the comments down below, guys.
Tell us your favorite joke.
Tell us your favorite jokes. Tell us your favorite scenes on the comments down below, guys. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. Have a good one, guys.